Yo, what's up, everybody? I hope all is well, man. Welcome to the show, aka the podcast, That's Square Sports. Let's dive in. Let's talk about it here, man. Hey, if you're not already a member, please subscribe. If not, hey, comment. I comment back. We could all have a good little soft, what do you call it? A nice discord in the comments if we disagree or we agree. I'm all about it. It's good. So this is the NFL Network combine right here. Results of the running backs. This is the 40 time. It looks like, and I don't know about y'all, but I didn't know who Isaac was until the combine showed up. And of course, just my 2 cents on the combine. Not really a huge fan of it. I really don't think that it determines a player or makes a player. That's just me because tape don't lie. That's just who I am and what I see. But some stuff you got to look at as of like the 40 time, the 10-yard split, and the bench press and stuff like that for certain positions, I believe. So actually for this, it's crazy. Running back position, yes, 40-yard dash actually does matter. And so does a 10-yard as well. So that's kind of one of those things where we're going to have to look at today. And leading the board, obviously, is Mr. Isaac. And behind him is Jalen Wright, Tennessee. I don't think he was used right at Tennessee, man. I think they used Small a lot more than him. Trey Benson showed up, did what he was supposed to do. Obviously, his stock is going to go through the roof even higher. Robinson looked good. You know, he's primarily backup of Jonathan Brooks at Texas. Jalen out of Melmo. Can't even say that right. But, you know, it's clear about these small school guys, right? Well, I wouldn't say small school, just unpopular schools that people don't know about in the football world. They're pretty much known for other stuff, but in the football world, you know, it's crazy. But him running a 4.5, actually, no, I'm sorry, a 4.4 is actually not bad at all, to be honest, which was really good that he actually did that. So, you know, that might help his stock out too as well. Marshawn Lloyd, he did what he was supposed to do. He actually went up. Another guy right here too, Tyrone Tracy Jr., gadget guy at Purdue. Prior to that, he was at another school, kind of wasn't used right, but I like both of those guys right there, definitely. Ray Davis, 1,000-yard rusher, 2 years in a row, 21 touchdowns total last year. I think it was 14 catching, 7 catching, 14 rushing. Yeah, Ray Davis is up there, man. I like Ray Davis. He showed up and showed out today. Boise State's running back, George, he actually kind of let me down, bro. Him and J.C., they were both good running backs at Boise State. I thought he was actually a lot faster. He looks faster with pads on, so I guess that's what it is. Blake Corum, you know, kind of a tape guy. You just got to look at the tape. Tape is what you got to look at for him. He a tape dude. You know, 40 time, that 4.5. Yeah, it's cool, whatever, but he really, 40 wise, you know, didn't get that electrifying like I wanted to see from him. So that's something there. But I don't get it twisted. There's other stuff we're going to look at too in this video about the running backs. I'm just skimming through the 40 times very much. Bucky Irving out of Oregon, just got hard to tackle, man. So it's gonna be hard to kind of bring him down at 4.5. I really expect him to be a little bit faster too, but it's okay because in game speed, he looks like he can't be caught. Isaiah Davis, actually, I've been watching a lot of FBS Division II football. Is that what it is? Whatever that is. No, North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, stuff like that. Football, dude. Isaiah the truth. And that 4.5 doesn't do him justice, but yeah, doesn't do him justice like I thought. But yeah, he nice. Cody Schrader, I had faith in him. That 4.6, just a tough runner. Eventually, yeah, he'll probably be a 7th rounder now officially. I had him going in the 6th and 5th, but yeah, same thing with Iman Bailey. They look good at the Senior Bowl, those two guys. Senior Bowl and not the Shrine Bowl. It was another game they were in too. But they didn't really pop out to me on the 40. So they kind of pushed their stock back, and I hate that because usually 9 out of 10, that's not always the case, but I can see that. Milton out of Georgia, you know how it goes. It is what it is. Georgia's known to put out good running backs. That's what they do. Plus, on top of that, Kirby Smart doesn't run them into the ground. I think after the whole Todd Gurley incident, it's kind of a recruiting thing at this point. It's just the best bet. Just go ahead, rotation. As you've seen with Swift, Michelle, going on into who's the guy? Dang, Chubb. Just moving over to the next guy. Who is it? Edwards that they've got now. It's another dude at Georgia they got. I can't think of it, but it's just rotation that they have, man. Rotation at Georgia with all the running backs. Dillon Johnson, huge letdown today, man. And so did Estime as well. Two guys I really had high hopes for in this combine coming in. Even though I don't really too much care for it, but I had high hopes because these guys are really good players on tape, utilized. They just know how to ball. So it really kind of hurt me to see these two guys kind of go through what they're going through. So it just kind of sucked, man. So seeing them get that 4, 5 plus 6 and 7, like it just doesn't look good. Doesn't look good for a running back. This is the 10-yard sprint. These are some really good times. This is where you can kind of pretty much save grace. That 10-yard sprint, boom. You know what I'm saying? Save grace on that. Once again, Milton kind of rose up in the stock. Trey Benson, obviously there. Like I said, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Bucky Irvin kind of saved grace there. You know, Schrader. So obviously Isaac actually needs to build to his speed. Okay, so that's a good thing, good and a bad thing. These next 4 players. So Schrader obviously kind of in the middle of the pack with that one. Isaac, he kind of obviously is in the middle of the pack. Marshawn Lloyd, middle of the pack. Ray Davis. These outside of Isaac, these other guys at running back, I've seen them on tape and I've seen them play in games. So I understand. I know what it's like hitting the hole, that first 10, getting that vision and just kicking it out. So I know what these guys can do. Definitely got to go back and look at this Isaac guy, but definitely something like that. Eric Estime moves up in the pack. The guys that I like, Isaiah, and of course, Blake Corum. Again, at the bottom is Dillon Johnson. This is just not looking good for him at all, man. Not looking good for him at all. But it's okay. Don't worry about it. Last but not least, we're going to look at the 20-yard shuffle here. My phone was doing something crazy as I was doing this. So we got Dillon out of New Hampshire. Nice 4.20. Okay, cool. Again, Tyrone Tracy Jr. Really upside there. Blake Corum upside on that one. Isaac, another great upside on that. Milton and Ray Davis for the guys that did participate. So really right now, what I'm seeing is a lot more of who really helped themselves out pretty much in this whole combine thing for running back. Had to switch back over to the 40 time to see that. Really right now I'm looking at Trey Benson, who really upped his stock. Marshawn Lloyd upped their stock. Tyrone Tracy Jr., who uploaded their stock. Ray Davis uploaded their stock in the draft. Blake Corum as well. Bucky Irving kind of went down a little bit. Isaiah Davis kind of went down as well. Well, he was already projected to go later in the rounds. Obviously, Dillon Johnson, Eric Estime, those kind of guys, they kind of hurt themselves in this whole debacle with the draft. So it really sucks, man, to see that because it's not fair, but it is what it is because tape don't lie. So this is one of those things where you just kind of gotta you got to do your research if you're a GM and you're about to go and draft some of these guys. So just it's a tough way looking at it because you know they don't have pads on. So, but you know that the 40 time matters, the 10-yard split matters, cone drills matter, shuttle drills matter, all that matters. It's for a running back. You just need to know how can you use them, and they're so undervalued in the NFL right now. So it's just one of those markets where you go get them by committee. I don't know. But for me, like I said, Trey Benson helped the stock out. Marshawn Lloyd, Tyrone Tracy Jackson. Why do I keep saying Tracy Jackson? Tyrone Tracy Jr., Isaac, and Ray Davis, Blake Corum. They kind of helped themselves out a lot. Marshawn Lloyd, they helped themselves out a lot. So that's pretty much this one for the video for this. I will be doing receivers and tight ends next, edge rushers and linebackers together, tackles with guards. I'll try to do it all today. So peace.